Hey, um, I was looking at the distributor for the car, right? And I noticed this vacuum advance right here. Someone hacked it off with a sawzall. Fucking light. Hold on. Someone hacked it off with a sawzall right there. And so I took this thing out. I'm like, oh shit, man, thing's not going to advance. So I took this thing off. Oh fuck. And then I um, I was looking online, kind of figuring things out, and I figured out it doesn't need this vacuum advance. It has the mechanical advance underneath the rotor cap there. And so, but it would be nice to have, there's like a lockout plate that you can actually get to replace this whole vacuum advance stuff that they cut off. And then I looked underneath the rotor cap. I guess it's a rotor cap. It's just a rotor, I think. But and then like the springs for the mechanical advance, one of them was completely rotten in half. The other one is just like a rust ball. So I ordered more springs and stuff so I can adjust the advance curve. I shouldn't need it much, honestly, because it's going to be kind of wide open throttle most of the time, or at least higher RPM. Like if I come out of a corner, it's already going to be, you know, 3 grand to 3,500 RPM. It's not going to have time to get down low where the advance retards back. But anyway, I wanted to kind of make it have, you know, make it not ping at low RPM. So that's on order for next Tuesday. It's Thursday night right now, so I'll lose the whole weekend with that. But it should be an easy adjustment. Like, should take 15 minutes. Oh yeah, the alternator still doesn't charge. I gotta figure that out too. I think what I also need to look into is the rear end doesn't spin very easily. When I like I can't even spin it with a breaker bar, even when it's in neutral. So it's like super tight. It'll spin when I put it in gear and it's running off the engine power, but like, I mean, it's practically locked up, and that can't be good for speed. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing out here. Maybe I'll look into the alternator issue. I kind of really need to fix the, I mean, I need to fix both. Both of them have to get done. And then I was looking at, I got a new rivet gun. So once I get this shit kind of straightened out, I'll start putting body panels back on. And that's where I'm at. So I've got the wheels off, you know. Trying to figure out why this rear end's all locked up. It's not locked up. It just takes a hell of a lot of pressure to turn it. And I got into there, I was thinking maybe the tranny's all fucked up, and I'll just I'll take off the drive shaft, see if the rear end spins in, right? Well, I wiggled around the drive shaft, and it's clearly not the tranny. Tranny's like free spinning, so I left it on there. You know, I could wiggle the drive shaft back and forth, and it's totally loose. So then I came over here to the wheel, and I'm like, oh, maybe these fucking brakes are just not letting up, right? So I got this caliper, the caliper bolt's taken off, and I'm like, it's fucking on there. Even when I was prying on it with something, it's fucking on there, right? So then I tried to turn, and like, I don't know if you can see it, but the fucking axle starts turning a little bit. It moves a tad. It's just the brakes that are fucking locked on this. Yeah, it's hard to turn the rear end when the brakes are on. What if this fucker has like a fucking e-brake of some kind? It seems like it has an e-brake that's turned on right now. That's pretty ridiculous. I'm sure that's not it. I'm sure it's like these things have been sat out in the rain for so long they kind of froze solid or some shit. But and then I was looking, and I'm like, oh, well, I have this shit off. I should probably replace the brake pads or something, right? Then it occurred to me, I have no fucking clue what brake pads I would even ask for. So that's going to be a royal bitch. That's going to be a real pain in the ass to try and figure out what brake pads I need. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get that caliper off and see if this fucker spins. I'm hoping it's only one side. I'm hoping I can take off this side and then it just starts moving around. The other side's fine, but we'll see. I got this off. Sear caliper, it was a bitch. I was beating on it with the dead blow hammer for quite a while. It was locked on there. And then right when I get it off there, get this fucking hose out of the way, hold on. Alright, yep. So right when I got it out of there, I noticed this little, this rubber seal is broken here. And then I stuck it looked like there was a rock in there. And I stuck a screwdriver in there, and it starts just peeling out dirt and rust and shit. So that caliper is completely froze. Completely froze. I gotta figure out what kind of a caliper it is. Also, when it dropped, that line is really fucking brittle. So I need to replace that line and the caliper. So hopefully I don't lose brakes, go straight into the wall. But the good news is, you see. The good news is, oh, she turns now. Oh yeah, that's turning the tranny and everything. She turns now. Oh yeah, she turns. So that's good. Unbelievably, I picked the right side to start working on first. Fucking amazing. Now I just got to figure out what the hell that. I wonder if there's like a part number on it or some shit. It's for a 9-inch. It's a full floater 9-inch. So, I mean, there's probably only so many brakes that go on it, right? Like, yeah, it's a fucking. There's a billion of them. Maybe there's a part number on the rear end itself. I don't see a tag. Oh, that's kind of cool. We can drain the oil and shit out of it. Should probably do that before I go racing. Well, it's impossible to figure out. Great. Awesome. God, is that a fucking hole? Hold on. A fucking hole? Oh no, okay, it's just a plug. Sweet. Thought it might have been a hole in the fucking side of it. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm super fucking. Well, I got everything off. And I noticed that caliper looks identical to the front ones, to the front calipers. And this is definitely a, oh, you can't see very much, but this is definitely a brake conversion kit. Some of the bracketry that's holding on this caliper and this hub and the size of these lugs and shit, these are 1-inch lug nuts. Like, all this shit is specifically for race stuff. And this bracket has been welded onto this rear end. All this stuff has been built for racing. So, and the brake hubs match all the way around. So I'm hoping that I can find something on like Speedway Motors or some shit that will tell me what kind of calipers these are, and maybe I can order brake pads from them or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to go inside and do some research and bullshit and try and find some shit out on the internet. And I'll probably be doing that for the rest of the night. It's getting kind of late. Later.